Morning, everyone. Morning. Welcome to Woodbridge Township, the best town around. My name is John McCormick. I'm the mayor of this great town, and we're here today for the always pleasant task of welcoming new police officers to the best police department in the state of New Jersey, and to honor police officers for outstanding service for the best police department in the state of New Jersey. Now, if your kids or your grandkids or whoever is going to be a cop, you're going to be at a lot of events, you're going to hear me say all the time that they're the best in the state. It's not just because I'm some politician throwing out platitudes for no reason. This is a group of men and women that every 3 years gets evaluated by a group called the Commission for the Accreditation of Law Enforcement Agencies, CALEA. They come out, they're from all over the country. Sometimes they're from Missouri or Montana or Louisiana, anywhere. They don't know us, we don't know them, and they come out and they look at everything in this department, from soup to nuts, every policy, every procedure, every practice. They look at every piece of paper they can find, and they compare us to a set of standards, and they compare us to our peers, and every single time we come out at the top. And I don't get involved in it. We all sit down with the reviewers when they're all done, and every single 3-year period, when we sat down with them, they say, Mr. Mayor, you've got one of the best police departments, not just in the state, but in the country. I can't speak to the country, I can't speak to the state, but they say in the country. And if you're here now because someone's getting honored, or if you're here now because someone in your family is getting installed as an officer, you should be very, very proud. And I see a lot of kids here. Either we're all getting older up here, or the cops are getting younger or something, but there's an awful lot of kids outside here, so I want to say congratulations to you. Let me introduce the dais. To my right, to your left, Councilman Corey Spiller, covering the 3rd Ward of Avenel and Port Reading. Debbie Meehan, covering the 5th Ward of Colonia. Brian Small, former Woodbridge Police Department, who now oversees a 36-person school security force, Councilman at Large. And Sharon McAuliffe, the current Council President, 1st Ward of Woodbridge proper and Seawarren. Thank you to the Council for being here. That's an applause line, folks. To our left, the man doing the installing here is going to be Township Clerk John Mitch. To his right, Chief Law Enforcement Officer, Career Police Officer Brian Murphy. To his right, the current Police Director Joe Niski. To back left, or your right, is Business Administrator Vito Simaluka. And to his right is Chief of Staff and Head of Redevelopment Carolyn Ehrlich, former councilperson. So let's get on with the business of installing new police officers. First up, Officer Samuel Senatore. Oh, I'm sorry. I always forget to do this. Sometimes he goes last. Police Director Niski wants to go first, because if he goes after me, I say everything, he has nothing left to say. So he wants to go first and leave me with nothing else to say. Police Director Joe Niski.
Good morning. It is always important to start by thanking Mayor John McCormick, Council President Sharon McAuliffe, and the Municipal Council, and Business Administrator Vito Simaluka, and the Township Administration for their continuing support of our police department. With their help, we were able to hire new police officers and recognize our police officers for a job well done. Today, we are welcoming 6 new police officers to our department. 4 recently graduated in the 59th Basic Course for Police Officers at the Cape May County Police Academy. 1 comes to us by way of the New York City Police Department, New Jersey Parole, and the Essex County Prosecutor's Office. And 1 comes to us by way of the Middlesex County Sheriff's Department. Congratulations, and thank you for stepping up to keep our community safe. Welcome to our police department. Pay attention to your field training officer. Be a sponge, ask questions, listen more than you speak. Treat everyone with respect, regardless of the situation. Your reputation and integrity are everything in this job. Stay safe out there. Remember to take care of yourself. Your mental and physical health are just as important as this job. On to recognizing our police officers for a job well done. Mayor McCormick will be awarding 4 of our police officers with proclamations. 2 of those officers for life-saving. In the midst of chaos at a domestic violence incident, these officers had to pack a life-threatening stab wound to the chest to stop the bleed. 1 police officer will be named Officer of the 4th Quarter for overall traffic enforcement, driving while intoxicated arrests, and for locating 2 missing elderly individuals experiencing a medical emergency. And 1 police officer will be named Officer of the Year for excellence in policing and for volunteering with the fire service. Arresting suspects for breaking into homes, targeting high-end vehicles, breaking into convenience stores, breaking into homes targeting motorcycles, and rescuing a dog from a structure fire. Congratulations on this well-deserved recognition. To all the men and women in our police department, our community is a better, safer place because you are part of it. Thank you for the sacrifices you make every day to protect us. Mayor McCormick.
Thank you, Director Niski. Now we'll start with Officer Samuel Senatore. Officer Samuel Senatore, 27, is a lifelong resident of Woodbridge Township. He's a graduate of JFK Memorial High School. Officer Senatore was previously employed with the Woodbridge-based business AWISCO, working as a dock worker cylinder tech, maintaining the position since 2021. Officer Senatore's uncle, Glenn Senatore, is a retired Woodbridge police officer. Officer Senatore is a graduate of the Cape May County Police Academy and will take up assignment in the Radio Patrol Division. Mr. Mitch, please swear in Officer Senatore.
Do you, Samuel Senatore, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state by the authority of the people, you will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of your ability, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations.
Next up, Police Officer Matthew Kammerer. Officer Matthew Kammerer, 29, resides in Woodbridge Township. He graduated from Washington Township High School before attending John Jay College of Criminal Justice, where he obtained a bachelor's degree in law and society. Officer Kammerer was previously employed by the Essex County Prosecutor's Office as a detective, the New Jersey State Parole Department as a parole officer, and the New York City Police Department as a police officer. Man, can you hold a job or what? Better stay here longer than those 3. Officer Kammerer also interned with the United States Marshal Service. Officer Kammerer holds certifications as a defensive tactics instructor and emergency vehicle operator course instructor. Officer Kammerer is a recent graduate of the John J. Stamler Police Academy and will take up assignment in the Radio Patrol Division. Mr. Mitch.
Do you, Matthew Kammerer, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and you will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of your ability, so help you God? Congratulations, sir.
Officer Max Fasano. Officer Max Fasano, 31, is a lifelong resident of Woodbridge Township. Officer Fasano graduated from Woodbridge High School before attending Middlesex County College, where he obtained an associate's degree in physical education. Officer Fasano was previously employed by Apple, assigned to the Operations Division since 2015. Officer Fasano served as an auxiliary police officer with Woodbridge Township Police Department. Officer Fasano's brother Jake and sister-in-law Samantha are current Woodbridge police officers. Additionally, Officer Fasano's mother, Jerry Fasano, is a longtime employee of Woodbridge Township. Officer Fasano is a graduate of the Cape May County Police Academy and will take up assignment in the Radio Patrol Division. Mr. Mitch.
Do you, Max Fasano, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people? You will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of your ability, so help you God.
I do.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Joe. Thank you. Congratulations.
Officer Jason Torrey Grasso. Officer Jason Torrey Grasso, 19, is a resident of Woodbridge Township. Officer Torrey Grasso is a graduate of Colonia High School and is currently enrolled at Middlesex College, where he is working to obtain his degree in electrical engineering. Officer Torrey Grasso was previously employed by Weldon Materials as a plant worker and Urban Air in Avenel as a staff member. Officer Torrey Grasso's stepfather, Anthony, is a police officer with the Linden Police Department. Officer Torrey Grasso is a graduate of the Cape May County Police Academy and is assigned to the Radio Patrol Division. Mr. Mitch.
Do you, Jason Torrey Grasso, solemnly swear you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and you will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of your ability, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations.
Officer Hernan Torres. Officer Hernan Torres, 23, resides in Woodbridge Township. Officer Torres is a graduate of Woodbridge High School and was enrolled in Middlesex College to obtain a degree in criminal justice. Officer Torres was previously employed at Dress to Shine, a family-owned business in Avenel, as the packing and sales manager. Officer Torres also served as an auxiliary officer with the Woodbridge Township Police Department. Officer Torres is a graduate of the Cape May County Police Academy and will take up assignment in the Radio Patrol Division. Mr. Mitch.
Do you, Hernan Torres, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and you will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of your ability, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Officer Jordan Harris. Jordan Harris, 22, is a lifelong resident of Woodbridge Township. Officer Harris graduated from Woodbridge High School before enrolling at Utica College, William Patterson University, where he played collegiate football while studying to obtain a degree in criminal justice and criminology. Officer Harris was previously employed by the Middlesex County Sheriff's Office as a sheriff's officer and is no relation to any other Harris in Woodbridge Township Police Force, so let's get that straight right away. Officer Harris is a graduate of the Monmouth County Police Academy and will take up assignment in the Radio Patrol Division. Mr. Mitch.
Do you, Jordan Harris, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and you will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of police officer according to the best of your ability, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
So when you think about what these young men had to go through to become police officers, there's probably hundreds of people throughout Woodbridge Township that take that test. It's a civil service test. We don't have discretion as to who gets high on the list. They take the test, they score, and we get the top people, and we interview them and go through the process. Think about that, hundreds, if not 1,000 or more. We secured 30 from the list to go through the process. 5 made it, plus Harris was hired separately. So think about that. How many people wanted to be police officers in Woodbridge Township? And 6 are here. That is just staggering. So you all should feel incredibly proud of your parents, if your siblings, if your grandparents, of these young officers, that they achieved everything they did to get here. Now, that's the hard part. The easy part is losing this job. If you don't do and follow what Director Niski said, and if you don't follow the standards of this police department, this is a very easy job to lose. So I'm hoping you all take this very, very seriously and listen to your superiors. When I say we're the best, it's proven. We are the best. You're never going to get an education like this and job training. You're going to meet people in other towns that are going to be jealous of you because you work for Woodbridge. You're going to see it all the time when you go to you work with other officers on joint efforts or whatever, or go to seminars or whatever you encounter. You're going to meet people who are jealous because you work for this township. So wear that badge proudly, and good luck. And now time for the awards. We're going to start with Woodbridge Police Department Officer of the Year 2025, Officer Thomas Hendricks. So Thomas was the first quarter of 2025 Officer of the Year, and so he got a proclamation for that. And you've been up here more than just that. You've been here a few times with, I know you had a couple of major busts, the one with the stolen car, I remember, in Colonia, wasn't that you? It just, anyway, if it wasn't, just say it was. If I remembered it wrong, that's okay. So Officer Thomas Hendricks, a 5-year veteran assigned to Radio Patrol Squad 10, has demonstrated a commitment to law enforcement and public safety through the employment of a proactive approach to include criminal investigations and arrest procedures, patrol activity, and public safety initiatives. And during calendar year 25, Officer Thomas Hendricks conducted numerous investigations that resulted in the arrest of multiple defendants on violations of New Jersey criminal statutes, responded to dispatch calls for service, conducted special checks, and enforced New Jersey motor vehicle statutes. And whereas Thomas Hendricks, in coordination with fellow WPD officers, responded to numerous high-priority investigations to include the apprehension of 3 suspects in possession of a stolen vehicle, a Jaguar, while breaking into a home in the Colonia section of the township on January 3rd, 2025, thwarted a burglary in progress on March 22nd at the Krauser store on Amboy Avenue in Woodbridge proper and arrested 3 juvenile suspects, responded to a burglary in progress on June 3rd, 2025 at a Hyde Avenue location in the Island section of town, arresting 3 suspects, and on June 27th, Officer Hendricks was the first to arrive on location at a structure fire on Net Court in Woodbridge proper, where he entered a smoke-filled residence and safely rescued the people trapped and the dog trapped. And based on professionalism and commitment to the law enforcement duties, Officer Thomas Hendricks was assigned a 90-day rotation to the Woodbridge Police Department Special Investigations Unit, and upon completion of the assignment was assigned as the Woodbridge Police Department liaison to the Middlesex County Special Investigations Task Force. Congratulations, Officer Hendricks. What a year. Let's say a few words.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got something ready.
A little something, I won't waste your time. First, I would like to say thank you. I am truly honored, humbled, to be recognized as Officer of the Year. This is not something I take lightly, and I am sincerely grateful. I would like to thank the mayor, the police director, town council members, and supervisors for their leadership, trust, and continued support. To my family and loved ones, thank you for your patience, sacrificing, and unwavering support. I would not be here without you. This award does not belong to me alone. It belongs to the officers of Woodbridge Police Department, and my partner, Officer Van Loo. I have the privilege of working alongside dedicated professionals who serve this community with pride, teamwork, and professionalism. I am proud to be one of you. Those being sworn in today, congratulations and good luck with the beginning of your careers. Remember why you chose this profession and look out for one another. I would like to dedicate this recognition to a brother, a friend, and a mentor we lost at the end of 2025, Officer Michael Tenpenny. One of my first memories with this department is being sworn in on the same day Officer Tenpenny was recognized as Officer of the Quarter. From the very beginning, he set the example throughout the year, and we served on the same squad, and I had the privilege of working alongside with him for the past 3 years. He was dependable, professional, and deeply committed to this job and his fellow officers. Officer Tenpenny embodied integrity and selflessness. His passing was tremendous loss for this department, but his legacy lives through the officers and the standard that he set. I accept this award in his memory and his honor for service. I'm grateful for his honor. I promise to continue to serve in Woodbridge community and department with integrity, dedication, and pride. Thank you. Can't leave that.
I don't know, folks, if you didn't choke up a bit at that speech, you're not human. Officer of the Fourth Quarter, Vincent Gargano. During the fourth quarter, Officer Vincent Gargano conducted 368 traffic enforcement stops, which resulted in a division-leading issuance of 595 traffic summonses, and routinely volunteered for the drunk driving checkpoint and saturation patrol assignments, which resulted in numerous DUI arrests and further patrol responsibilities where his attention to detail and situational awareness were exemplified when he located 2 missing elderly individuals subject to a be on the lookout for alert. Officer Gargano maintains a strong presence on Main Street, addressing overweight and prohibited commercial vehicle enforcement, illegal parking, and e-bike enforcement initiatives, while responding to dispatch calls for service, self-initiated special patrol checks to include enforcement of outstanding arrest warrants, and the arrest of defendants on violations of New Jersey criminal statutes. And whereas Officer Gargano, Woodbridge Police Department, is recognized and honored before Woodbridge Township Police Department, fellow officers, community, and family for his dedication to duty and police professionalism, is hereby named Officer of the Fourth Quarter of 2025. Thank you. Congratulations.
I just want to thank everyone for this opportunity. I'm very grateful to be here today, and I'm looking forward to advancing my career.
You wouldn't make a good politician. That was way too short.
Thank you.
All right, Pat. Okay, now for the Mayor's Award for Excellence in Public Safety, I'd like to call up Officer Justin Kagawan and Officer Russell Van Loo. They both have the same proclamation, so I'll just read Justin's: an 11-year veteran of the Woodbridge Township PD, and Russell, 4-year veteran of the Woodbridge Township PD and Eagle Scout, I might add. Whereas, on November 28, 2025, Woodbridge Police Department units were dispatched to the Avenue and Green apartment complex at Green Street and Ronway Avenue in Woodbridge proper on a report of a domestic dispute involving the stabbing of a male victim. Training Officer Justin Kagawan, a fully trained EMS provider responsible for the Stop the Bleed officer training, and Russell Van Loo located the unresponsive victim on the floor in a pool of blood and immediately performed a patient assessment, locating a life-threatening stab wound to the chest above the heart. Officers Kagawan and Van Loo, utilizing their EMS training, and they both have significant EMS training and experience, packed the chest cavity wound with gauze to stem the bleeding, cleaned the area to apply a chest seal, and inserted a nasal airway to assist breathing as the patient remained unresponsive, presenting respiratory distress, which aided to stabilize the victim pending arrival of paramedics and EMS providers for transportation to the Regional Trauma Center, where he was expected to make a full recovery. And whereas Officers Kagawan and Van Loo are hereby recognized for their professional response and life-saving medical assistance, which resulted in the survival of the patient, and they're being honored before the Woodbridge Township Police Department, fellow officers, community, and family. Once again, someone's alive in Woodbridge Township because of the actions of our police department. They used their education, they used their training, they used their experience, and boy, you couldn't have had two better people called to a scene of a heart wound than people with EMS training, to the extent this guy teaches it, for crying out loud. These are the best two people you could have had on that call, and they were there and they saved a life. I get goosebumps thinking about it. Congratulations. Right here. Take some pictures right there. Yeah, okay. Wait, anyone, you guys want to say something?
I'll say something. You know, it's funny because all my coworkers in the back are like panicking that I have the microphone. So first I want to thank on behalf of myself and Officer Van Loo, the mayor, council, police administration for having us up here, recognizing us. Before I get this out of the way, for our new families here, for those of you guys who have officers up here, all right, so I'm assigned to the training unit. I'm not actually in patrol. I play dress up a few times a month working DWI, and that's why I was here. So one of the things that the police department does take very seriously is the training of our officers. We have a full-time training unit with 4 personnel and a supervisor that reports directly to a police administration, and we do take that training function very seriously. The police director in particular is very fond of first aid training for our police officers for life-saving for themselves and people we serve. So just so you guys have some assurances that your officers they're going to come hang out with me for 3 days, and they're going to get a lot of first aid training to where they're going to be up here one day because they saved somebody or themselves. All right, so we're going to take care of them, I promise you. All right, I've been here, I'm in my 12th year now. The training has just gotten more and more and more, and now that I've been assigned there full time, if I can show you our schedule, it's jam-packed. All right, they have a lot in store, and we're going to take care of them, I promise. All right. So this job for Van Loo and I is bittersweet. Officer Hendricks talked about Mike Tenpenny. So this was the last job I got to go on with Mike. I almost didn't want to be here today because I didn't know that I would be able to be up here and not be a whole mess and stuff. But Mike would want us to be up here and be recognized for all this. So I remember that when we were all getting out of the elevator going to the apartment, I told the other cops, I said, no, me and Mike first, right? And we went in the door, we did what we had to do, found the guy, did all that stuff. But Mike was the best of us, and it's no secret that he was one of the best people we had here. And he was up here more than once for stuff he did. I know half the guys. I'm also a medic on our SWAT team with another officer, and I see a lot of the SWAT guys in the back. He was the best of us. So same with me and Van Loo. This goes out to Mike. Okay.
Congratulations.
I asked Brian, he said no.
No?
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony. So I say it all the time, this is the best police department in the state of New Jersey, and they go out and prove it all the time. Thank you for coming.